Everybody, hands up in front of you. Elbows locked in, fingers spread wide. Close your eyes down now. Close your eyes and concentrate on those magnets. See those magnets now beginning to pull your hands together. Pulling and tugging, tugging, pulling, pulling and tugging together. As if your hands have a mind of their own, faster and faster together. So count from 3 to 1, faster and faster together. 3, pulling and tugging, tugging and pulling, pulling and tugging together. 2, as if your hands have a mind of their own, faster and faster together. Next number 1, clamping down, sealing shut. Number 1. Open your eyes and give yourselves all a wonderful round of applause on how well you concentrate. Actually, folks, you're clapping for yourself, so let me hear a lot more noise. For those of you whose hands did move even the slightest, you're open to suggestion, and that's what this show's all about. It's an audience participation show. I've tried hypnotizing chairs before. It's not fun. We do need volunteers. A couple of things you need to know before you volunteer. 1 hour of hypnotic sleep is the equivalent of 6 to 8 hours nighttime rest. So for those of you that have been listless, pooped out lately, here's your chance to get caught up. Number 2, no one up here will be made to do any animals. You will not bark like a dog, squawk like a chicken, or squeal like a pig. Unless someone begs. I've been known to make exceptions to that rule. And number 3, you'll never ever do anything against your moral code, conduct, or religious belief, even though for some of us it's quite small at times. But what you will have is more fun than anyone else here, and that I do guarantee. One word of warning: if you are pregnant, have a head, neck, or back injury, please do not join me up on stage, as you will be sitting in one of these chairs, leaning and laying against the persons next to you, them against you, and I do not want to aggravate any injury. But now that I've said that, this is how I go about choosing my volunteers. I'm going to count to 3. When I count to 3, you let me know who wants to be hypnotized. Please forgive me for not choosing the small ladies and gentlemen in our audience, as I need those of you that can concentrate really well. And if you are big and cannot concentrate, do not volunteer. It's that easy. On the count of 3, if you'd like to be part of our show, on 3, raise your hands. 1, 2, and 3. Number 58, come on up here. Young lady, second row, gray shirt, come on up here. Guy up on the bleacher with the hat. And I'll tell you what, you 2 girls, come on up here. Spitting gum out as you come up. I'm looking for some of the older ones. I'll tell you what, if you're 15 and older, keep your hands up. If you're under 15 for right now, put your hands down. Starting in the center, sit boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl. Do not sit by someone you know. Guy in the white shirt, come on up. Are you 15? Okay, anyone else 15 and older? Come on up. Mr. Jumping Bean, come on up. Right between those 2 girls. Can't sit by your girlfriend. Anyone else 15 and older? 14 and older. Guy right there in the gray. Right there in the white with the overall shirt. Did your hands go together? Come on up. 13 and older. Blue shirt. White shirt. Number 30 something or other.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta see how we're doing. Hang on. Right there over there. And who else is coming? There he is. You know what? Take this chair and put it on that side and go sit by that pretty lady. There you go. Everyone sit all the way back in your seat. Who is sitting by someone they know?
A song we used to put.
Who do you know?
Out. And I found them both on the
Change
jukebox
seats.
and started to play 'em.
With the guy in the yellow shirt.
One of
Who else
her
knows each other?
hypnotist friends, years and years and years ago,
Come here.
she had to use, used to use her. And
White shirt, change
it was
seats.
Wake Up Little Susie,
Now, do you know them?
and every time she
You
did
want to
it,
know
she
them?
wants
Never
to
mind,
go
that's a
up and
different
go.
show.
She wants to go,
Now, on our middle of the day show, we're very casual. Who else wants to be hypnotized? I do not have enough chairs up here. I am talking any age. Raise your hand. Keep those hands nice and tall where I can see them. I do ask that you sit down. Maybe you want to come into one of the benches. They're easier to sit. So those 2 of you sitting over there, young man in the blue shirt, come sit over here on the bench. Come on over to the benches. It's a lot easier. Then you can lean back. Mom, why don't you sit with her? How many of you, put your hands down, have always wondered what hypnosis felt like, but you did not want to be part of our show? This is for everyone. Be honest with yourselves, because truthfully, I don't care if you lie to me. Anyone ever curious what it felt like? Thank you. Any of you even wonder if you could be hypnotized? Put your hands down. You guys are already up here. Those of you in the audience, anyone ever been under stress that would love to get rid of like that? A few more people. It's amazing how... Oh, one adult raised your hand. Ma'am, thank you for your honesty. She just hit the lady next to her. Tell you what, if those 4 questions piqued your curiosity in the least, sit back in your seat. Put your feet flat on the floor. Make sure you are sitting by someone close. So if I say lean, you have someone to lean on. I don't care if you know them or not. No cooties are allowed at my stage. If you notice that the person next to you begins to ignore you, leave them alone. Scoot over. Closer. 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 Perfect. If you notice that the person next to you begins to ignore you, leave them alone. Just make sure that they have a nice soft shoulder to land on. I'm going to send some of these people back. I guarantee it. I will replace them with those of you in the audience that participate. So for those of you that do follow all the instructions and get hypnotized, we will bring you up here any age. He's already halfway there on his own, Dad. What I do need is, though, however, for the next few moments, you are as quiet as possible to give these people a wonderful chance to concentrate, as well as those of you in the audience. Once everyone's nice and out, at that point, cheer, scream, yell, just don't call out their names. Thank you guys so much for coming up here. I promise to take perfect care of you. I need you all to sit up nice and tall in your seats. Put your feet flat on the floor. Anyone with glasses? Perfect. Anyone with chewing gum? Perfect. I need you all to take your hands, put one hand on each of your thighs. Can you all hear me on and off the microphone? Perfect. Look at me and do not look away. I promise to take perfect care of you. I do need you to follow all the instructions exactly as I give them. If for any reason I see you not paying attention, I will come by, grab your hand, and ask you to leave. Otherwise, do not get up. Totally refrain from talking to the persons next to you, because if you're going to talk to them, you will not be able to hear what I have to say. And totally forget there's people behind me, because if you're going to pay attention to them, you will not be able to pay attention to me, and I need you to follow all the instructions exactly as I give them. I'm going to give you some very silly instructions. For example, young man, at the end, you stay exactly as you are, upright. Everyone else, I want you to put your head against the shoulder of the person to your right.
Put your
all the way.
head on my shoulder.
All the way. Perfect. And everyone sit up. And young man, at the end, you stay that upright. Everyone, opposite shoulder.
Put your head on my shoulder.
I call this the Kodak moment. Make sure you have a shoulder to land on if you'd like to relax with us. And everyone sit up. Chances are look at me. Chances are 100% you will be in one of these 2 positions. I guarantee it. I'm going to put you there myself. So you do not need to be shy, nervous, intimidated. You've been there once. You'll be there again. Is there anyone who does not want to be in one of these 2 positions? Are y'all okay with it? Look at me and do not look away. Take a nice deep breath in. And breathe out. I promise to take perfect care of you. I do need you to follow all the instructions exactly as I give them. Breathe in deeply. Allow what happens to happen. Breathe in slowly. Breathe in deeply. From this point on, I want you to exaggerate everything I say. If I tell you to take a deep breath, take a really big deep breath in. When I count to 3, you all sit up and return to full awareness. All these applause are for you. 1, 2, and 3. Wide awake. Everyone sit right up there. We're going to start with you. Keep your feet flat on the floor, your hands firmly on your thighs. Your name?
George.
George, I want you to take both hands and raise them straight in the air. All the way up, George. Both of them. All the way back. What's your name? Lindsay. George, put your arm around her. No, I didn't say put that one down. Did you expect a young lady in your lap today, George? You're welcome. What's your name? Joanna. Peaceful, relax. Put your hand down. George, 2. You guys thank me by now. He's cute. Your name?
Larry.
Nice shoes, Larry. Give me a hand. Bye, Larry. Your name? Amber. Did you feel Larry moving around you? Relax. Let you sneak right on out of here. Give. Way down. Sweetie, right there, you want to come up here? Do you mind if Larry falls all over you? Okay, what's your name? Amber. Are you gonna come up here? You don't want to? Okay. I don't make anyone come up if they don't want to. That's not why we're here. Your name?
Ted?
Ted.
Adam.
Raise that hand, Adam. Put your arm around her.
Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Morgan.
Good morning. Other hand.
Correct.
Ow. Anyone else I miss? No, he was up. He was up. These two guys in front was trying, and that beautiful, gorgeous lady in the second row in overall, she was trying. I think she was following all the instructions, Dad. Whether she knew what she was doing or not, she was adorable. When you touched her, she was squeezing her eyes so hard. What's your name? Chase. Trent. Hi. Trent's going up already, do me. Adam, it's you and I. Watch the kiss of sleep. Give them all a wonderful round of applause. You don't want to come on stage? Your mom won't let you get hypnotized, but you're doing it in the audience. Okay. I'll tell you what. Except you will want to clean your bedroom tonight. Moment I count to three, you all sit up and return to full awareness, feeling absolutely perfect in every way. Those of you on stage, and only those of you on stage, the moment I count to three, you all sit up and return to full awareness. This time when I count to three, and only this time when I count to three, you're going to become aware of the worst smell you have ever smelled in your entire life. You will not be sick, because that makes for a totally different type of show. However, the moment I count to three, it's the worst smell you've ever smelled, and it's that person next to you. They have not showered or bathed in days. If you pick your butt up out of that chair, that smell gets 1,000 times worse. I am talking the worst smell you've ever smelled, and it's that person next to you. They reek. 1, 2, and 3, wide awake. Wait a moment, it's not the person next to you, it's you. You are the one who smells. Moment I stop, my foot smell goes away and you all smell regular. Everyone sit back in your seat. George, what's the matter?
She smells.
She does?
Yeah.
He said you smelled.
He smells worse.
Everything okay over here?
She stinks.
It was her? You want me to fix that? Tell you what, everyone sit back in your seat, put your feet flat on the floor. I know it's silly up here on stage, but California state law has a law. It says you have to wear your seatbelts, especially in a car. Do it up here. Put your seatbelt on. I know it's silly up here. Just put your seatbelt on. Lock in your chairs like glue. Take a nice deep breath in. Allow yourself to relax against the person next to you and sleep now. Way down. Give them all a wonderful round of applause. Deeper, more relaxed with each and every breath you take. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. The moment I do, you all sit up and return to full awareness, feeling absolutely perfect in every way. I don't like when they think they smell, and we're going to change it just a little. This time when I count to 3, and only this time when I count to 3, that person next to you who used to smell so bad now smells so good. I am talking the best smell you have ever smelled in your entire life. And the closer you put your nose to their neck, why, the better they smell. And you do want to put your nose right into their neck. It does not matter who it is, what it is. It's the best smell you've ever smelled, and you do want to put your nose right into their neck. 1, 2, and 3, wide awake. Ooh, take a whiff. Make sure you check out both sides if you got 2 sides, because everyone smells better than the one before. So I snap, it gets better. And better. Just take a whiff of that. We got a 3-person pile up on that end. Moment I stop, my foot smell goes when you all smell regular. What is going on?